What I like about this is I'm buying it through Young Living, so I'm earning money back on it. I'm not putting more money into my doctor's pocket by giving.
Welcome to 5 Chicks in a Bottle. I'm Allison, and these are the other 5 chicks. Today, we're going to be talking about supplements. Before we get started, I just want to remind you to click the subscribe button down below, click the bell to get notifications when we post new videos. This particular group, 5 Chicks in a Bottle, we are here to empower you, inform you, and educate you on all of the wonderful things that are Young Living. And tonight, we're going to be talking about different types of supplements that we all take or we use. And so before we get started, I just do want to mention that we are not doctors. We don't play them on television. And so we just want to remind you that because we're not physicians or because we're not doctors, we are just here to give suggestions on different types of supplements that you can take to live a healthier lifestyle or support a healthier lifestyle. If you are ever taking something new, like a supplement, it's always recommended that you consult your doctor before doing that. So now that we've gotten the heavy stuff out of the way, let's get into the good stuff.
Get to the fun.
Yeah, exactly. So tonight we are talking about supplements, as I've said a couple times. We all have different supplements that we take on a regular basis. And so tonight we are going to be focusing on those targeted supplements, supplements that are specific or targeted for specific parts of the body. And so I am actually going to let some of these chicks tell us some of the things that they use so that they can help us and me really learn about different supplements that I can add to my regimen. Michelle, you want to start us off?
I can kick it off. So I think today in particular, we're talking about Young Living's targeted nutrition supplements. Is that correct? Am I got that right? Okay. So there's foundational, there's targeted, there's a few different lines of supplements that Young Living carries. And today we are talking about the targeted. And this was referred to me by a friend, and I am so thankful that she referred it to me. So I'm going to be talking today about Cortistop. I don't know if you can see that okay, but I'm not sure that you all know, but just to give you the non-medical version of what cortisol is, it's a stress hormone that our body produces in like our fight or flight mechanism, right? That our body has. It's produced from our adrenal glands, and it's a stress hormone that our body produces. And when we're feeling really stressed out, which, a lot of us are these days, too much cortisol can be bad for your body. Okay. Like if you can start storing belly fat, which is a common problem that I have myself. When I gain weight, it's immediately to the belly. Okay. And so that's one way you can know that you're producing too much cortisol. And also being a little bit older and I'm starting to go through menopause, I'm losing some of the nutrients and things that I need to support my body for mainly, I was looking at it from emotional support, but also like trying to fight that weight gain of the belly weight and stuff like that. So Cortistop is what Young Living has in their targeted nutrition line. And a friend referred me to this and I started taking it. And I have to say that I really, really like it. You take 2 before you eat. So first thing in the morning, as soon as I wake up, before I flip on my coffee pot, I take 2. It's also recommended that you could take 2 before bed. I don't do that. I only take the 2 in the morning, unless of course time got away from me. I forget to put my supplements out and forgot about them. So then I do take 2 at bedtime, but that's the only time I take the 2 at bedtime. But I have to say I'm feeling a lot better. It is really like leveled off, like my emotions being up and down. Again, this is my personal experience, but this is what it's made to do, right? It has progenolone. Am I saying that right? Progenolone in it, clary sage, fennel, frankincense, peppermint, black cohosh. Okay, that's probably like the first vitamin your doctor recommends when you're going through menopause is to take some black cohosh. What I like about this is I'm buying it through Young Living, so I'm earning money back on it. I'm not putting more money into my doctor's pocket by giving him the kickback of the supplement. Okay, and because this is infused with essential oils, I have a 80 to 90% more absorption rate for this to actually work with my body. And when I'm just taking something like over the counter, just from the regular like drugstore or what have you, that might only have like a 10 to 20% absorption rate because it doesn't have those essential oils infused to give it an extra kick. So just to read you, so some of the things we're going to be talking about today, I just want to introduce you guys to this book. It is an amazing resource. It's just called Supplements Desk Reference. It's by Jen O'Sullivan. I have the first edition, but there's a new edition out. And as you can see, I have bookmarks on it. What I love about this book, and I highly recommend you get it, is it tells you about each supplement, each ingredient of the supplement, and why it's important to our body systems. And I get really nerdy about that because I just think that is really cool that you can say, okay, this has, black cohosh in it. It supports menopause and PMS. Clary sage, fennel, frankincense, all hormone supporting essential oils. Okay. I love that it specifically tells you for the ingredient what it's for. The progesterone, a precursor hormone that increases production of all hormones in the body, such as progesterone, estrogen, cortisol. It combats fatigue, increases energy, supports memory, motivation, helps increase libido, and may improve mood swings. And that's where I've seen the biggest difference was my mood swings, especially.
I was in a rush to get it, so I grabbed it off Amazon, and I think it was in the maybe $10 to $12 range.
Okay. So if you're really looking to like up your supplement game, looking for ways to support different things that are happening with your body, whether you're young and maybe going through childbearing ages, or you're older and starting to come out of that, just whatever it is, you're trying to look for immune support for, sickness and things like that. Just anything you want to do to keep yourself above the wellness line. This is a very easy book to follow. I am not a medical person at all, as you could tell by I was stumbling on how to say all of those words. But this is really nice because it really explains it what I would call layman's terms and very inexpensive to get. And I recommend this to everybody that asks me about Young Living supplements. So didn't mean to take up so much time, but I thought it was important to share that book with you. And that's how I take Cortistop.
Nice. Thank you so much. I love all the info. I don't take Cortistop, but I love that you were able to articulate having an emotional reaction to it, which is sometimes, we all sort of notice our own physical things that change when we take different types of vitamins that improve our hair, and they improve our skin, or they improve the way that we feel and our energy. But the emotional part is something that we really only can really feel in tune with. So it's great to know that. Who's next?
Well, I'll go next because you're bringing up all the things about skin and hair and all that other stuff. I'm going to talk about some physical feelings. I'm going to talk about sulfurzyme. There we go. Sulfurzyme. One thing I do want to show, the targeted labels have the yellow. Have the orange. Okay. I think we have like other ones have different colors. So you'll know you're in the targeted products when it's got the orange on it. But this is sulfurzyme. It comes in a caplet and it comes in in powder form. And this is the powder form, and I use it. I just put my little teaspoon in there and I just scoop it out as needed. Because I'm really awful at taking pills. I just can't. I have a hard time swallowing pills. The caplets though, excuse me, the caplets go down easy anyways, but I'm really so happy they made this in this powder form. But anyways, what is sulfurzyme? Okay, so first of all, it's only consists of, if you're in the caplets, it consists of 2 ingredients, your MSM, excuse me, I don't know what's going on here, which is, and again, this is always a tough one for me, but let's try it. It's methyl sulfonylumethyl. That's what MSM is.
That's one.
Woo! Thank you. I don't know. I just came out. I can't believe it. But anyways, that's MSM, which is the sulfur that's the sulfur that's used, and it also is with Ningxia wolfberry, and the caplets, and the capsules. If you get the powder, you get the added benefit of what's called FOS, or here comes another fun one. Ready? Fructo-oligosaccharide. I'm just going to say it's got a prebiotic in it. So when you do the the powder, you get that added benefit of the prebiotic, which I love. Again, it's good for your skin, your hair, joint mobility. It even says here, like on the front, it's for it is for joints and muscles. It's good for immune support. It also helps detox your liver. It has sulfur in it. So one thing that people always are all concerned about, worried about, is they say, oh, I have a sulfa allergy, I can't take any of that. Sulfa is not sulfur. Sulfur is in our body creates sulfur. So it's not, you're not going to be allergic to sulfur. Okay. If you have a sulfa allergy, that's something entirely different. So don't be concerned about this, but this is a great product for, again, your joints, your bones, and more or less your joints and your hair and the cartilage, everything that, you know, and the things that are in your nails and your hair and your skin. In fact, there's a friend of mine that she's on our team, and she has had hip pain for a very long time. And so she picked up some Sulfurzyme capsules, and she's like, I can't believe, like, I think they were thinking of doing hip surgery. They were thinking of doing physical therapy. She took it, and she says she has no hip pain. So, I mean, right there, that's all just in those, the cartilage and the mechanisms of your joints that this helps. So enough of that. How do I use it? I use it every day. I put my 1 scoop, and I've talked about this in other videos, but I'm gonna talk about it again. I got my Ningxia Red empty bottle. Okay, this is my Ningxia. When you empty out a bottle, I put a scoop of this Sulfurzyme in, 1 teaspoon. I put a couple drops of this lime in it for flavor. I've also put grapefruit in. You could put other other oils you like the flavor of. And then I put in, after I'm done with putting all that in, I'll put in either my 2 ounces from another bottle, or if I have my packet, I'll put that in. Fill the rest with water. And then I have my 25 ounces of water that I'm drinking, and I'm getting hydrated. I'm getting my fluids, and I'm getting my Sulfurzyme, my Ningxia, and my essential oils. So that's how I love to use it. And I find it to be everything in one. And being I don't like to take pills, I got all my supplements kind of in that little drink right there. That's how I like.
Thanks for that, because that's how I take my Sulfurzyme.
Yeah.
Who else wants to share what they're using?
I can go and talk about some Alkalyme, also a targeted nutrition from Young Living. It's an organic blend of lemon powder, lemon oil, lime oil, and biochemical mineral cell salts. It's got all of the great Young Living 100% therapeutic essential oils in here. There's no artificial colors or flavors, sweeteners, and this one, you guys, really tastes good. It is a helper to support proper pH levels in our body. It can neutralize acidity. And I like to take an hour before each meal or before I go to bed, but you can take this one up to 3 times a day. And when you got that belly going on in your tummy, this one you can feel start to work immediately. It really helps to soothe, to put that fire out, soothe some digestive discomfort. My desk reference says that it is recommended for ages 12 and up. Children can take this supplement, but we would want to give it to them at half dose. It comes in 2 options. We have a powdered bottled form, or you can buy the box of Alkalyme that has individual single serving packets, and which are great for on the go. But in either case, what you want to do to take this supplement is to take a glass, and I'm going to tell you, speaking from experience, you want it to be a tall glass. Mm-hmm. And we should go with glass, because as we learned in our lemon video, plastics and citrus oils don't mix. So add about 4 to 6 ounces of water to a glass of water, and go ahead and either dump in a full packet of Alkalyme single serve packet, or 1 level, teaspoon of the Alkalyme powder, and literally sit back and watch it bubble. Give it about 20 to 25 seconds, and then you're going to want to stir it up really, really well, and then drink it immediately. Because of those cell salts, it tends to separate really quickly, and you don't want to end up with a mouthful of the salts at the end. So stir it up really good. If you need to take two gulps, just stir it in between gulps. This is my, like, hands down my favorite Young Living targeted nutrition, and I think it's because it tastes good. It's like that lemon lime fizzy, and then the results are almost instant. So yeah, this is a good one, and it's fun.
Yeah, it's like the new and improved Alka-Seltzer, the natural form of it's like, I know I had
is it pretty much, is it just to put the fire out? Does it have any other benefits? Is that really what it's used for? Because I don't use it
for hangovers.
Oh, is it? There we go. Another.
It's cellular repair, strengthens bones, helps muscle tissue function, balances the biochemistry of the blood, but it is an acid neutralizer. So I think that's what people think.
Yeah. Good.
Linz, do you want to tell us anything that you use?
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about MindWise. I actually don't have it. It's up in my fridge because you have to keep it in the fridge once you open it. But it is a liquid supplement. It is Young Living's brain wellness serum, if you will. It is, let's see, it's high in unsaturated fatty acids and omega-3 fatty acids. It's a combination of different fruit juices and extracts. It has turmeric and pure essential oils that help with heart and brain function. It also has vitamin D3. It's just part of my every morning concoction for just overall mind and memory. It was definitely beneficial during my pregnancy. Helped a lot with pregnancy brain. So the way that I took it, because I didn't love the taste per se, was I added it to my Ninja. So I poured my shot of Ninja, and then I took, initially when you first start taking MindWise, you'll take 2 tablespoons for about 7 to 10 days. And then after the initial dose, then you'll go down to just 1 tablespoon every day. So I just added that 1 tablespoon to my Ninja. It is another supplement that is safe for kids. They just recommend a lower dose, so 1 or 2 teaspoons for children. But yeah, that's how I use that for just mind and memory support.
If you didn't take it in your Ninja, what does it taste like? Because I'm very curious about this. This is one I haven't tried yet.
MindWise on its own.
Fruity, nutty.
Oh, nutty's good.
I've actually added it to orange juice also. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. It's better than taking it by itself. But maybe just chase it with the orange juice.
Yeah, it's not the best, but
no, and make sure you shake it up really well, because
how about in the comments below, you tell us how you have tried it?
Yeah, I would like to know.
Maybe you can give us some recipes on how we can use MindWise in other different ways. These are 5 chicks in a bottle. Bye.
Bye, everyone. See ya.